So good morning, distinguished guest and participant on the very important event. My name is Yoshiro Nishimura. I'm a technical regional officer in Asia in UPOV, and one of my important role here in UPOV is to support their journeys, Asian countries for their journey to UPOV accession. So in this regard, it is a great honor for me to participate in this event and share the benefit of the UPOV system through my presentation. So I will share my presentation. Just a moment, please. Okay, so nowadays, we are facing a common global challenges such as climate change, food security, emergence of new pests and diseases, and the lack of water. And I think that a new plant variety can be the key to address these global challenges, because the new plant varieties have characteristics with high yield, disease and pest resistance, salt and drought tolerance, and a better adaptation to climatic stress. Plant variety protection system under UPOV is to encourage the development new plant varieties for benefit of society. However, there are some misconceptions among people that plant variety protection only benefit breeders. On the contrary, a PVP benefit all stakeholders in a whole value chain, including not only breeders, but also farmers, growers, distributors, retailers, important exporters. It is necessary to raise awareness on the importance of plant variety protection system among people and facilitate movement of Asian countries towards the accession of UPOV. So my presentation, I will explain 5 benefits of plant variety protection system. The first benefit of PVP system is to incentivize innovation in plant breeding. As I said earlier, the world is facing global challenges, and new plant varieties are the key to address these challenges on how to produce more food with better quality, with less water, less land, and less input. So this is a graph showing the recent trend of the number of applications among UPOV members. In 2024, approximately 29,000 plant variety applications were filed worldwide, representing a 0.6% increase over 2023 and making the 9th consecutive year of growth. So this is a graph showing the number of plant variety titles issued worldwide. And following a considerable increase in 2023, the total number of plant variety titles issued decreased by 18.3% in 2024. This dip is explained by the exceptional growth in titles issued in China in 2023, which significantly influenced that year's figures. Despite the reduction, the 2024 total of 17,000 titles issued is a long-term growth trend. So this graph shows the top 10 offices on the number of applications. In 2024, China retained its position as a leading destination for plant variety application, receiving 16,000 applications and accounting for 55% of global total. It means that half of application filed is in China. The Community of Plant Variety Office, CPVO of European Union, ranked second with about 3,000 applications, representing 11% of global filing. The plant variety protection system encourages innovation in plant breeding because PVP system enables breeders to recover their investments. As everyone knows, plant breeding is long and expensive. It often takes 10 to 15 years to develop a new plant variety. Breeders have a lot of investment on land, special equipment, and skilled workers. However, plant varieties can be easily and quickly reproduced, and anyone can multiply them once they get propagating materials. So in that case, it's difficult for breeders to recover their investment. That is why non-effective protection and enforcement measures are necessary. So the second benefit of PVP system is enhanced food security. This gentleman is from Nigerian Plant Variety Protection Office, and he sent us a message when Nigeria became the 80th member of UPOV this March. He said that food security is an important matter as the global population reaches 9.1 billion by 2050. So this is a graph showing rice production in Mekong Delta in Vietnam. As you can see, a yellow graph, the growing area has not changed significantly in the past 20 years. While production in blue graph continue to increase according to the increase of yield showed by the green graph. It is no doubt that one of the important factors for yield increase comes from new varieties. The third benefit of the plant variety protection system is to enhance international cooperation. UPOV plays a key role in setting the international standard for plant variety protection in the legal, technical, digital, and the training areas. So there are trends of a shorter breeding time and a shorter commercial cycle of new varieties recently, encouraging a PVP office to find faster, cost-effective way to grant a title. So in this context, UPOV provides a forum to talk about method and the techniques in DUS testing, which contribute to the fast and cost-effective DUS testing. We have technical working parties on this topic. The slide is okay for your side?
Yes.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We have technical working parties on this topic in April 2025 in Beijing, China, with participation of more than 150 people, including DUS examiners, researchers, and plant breeders. In this working party, participants share the latest development of method and techniques to reduce the size of DUS testing. The method and the techniques include the use of DNA-based information, molecular technique, image analysis, and unmanned aerial vehicle-based field phenotyping. DNA-based information can be a supporting information to know what characteristics a plant variety has. This information could help to save time and cost for conducting DUS testing. Image analysis can automatically evaluate a plant height, leaf shape, fruit color, and other morphological characteristics, and can be replaced by manual observation, which is necessary much time and experience. UPOV promotes digitalization service for UPOV members, namely UPOV ePVP. UPOV ePVP is a comprehensive digital tool to implement the UPOV system efficiently and promote international cooperation among UPOV members. UPOV ePVP consists of several tools, including UPOV Prisma on the upper right, online application tool which facilitate applications to different countries, UPOV ePVP administration module on the right bottom, digitalize the system for PVP offices to manage application and grant. UPOV ePVP DUS report exchange module in the middle, platform for PVP offices to exchange DUS reports. So regarding UPOV Prisma, currently 37 UPOV members use Prisma. It has already covered major members in Europe and Northern America. So DUS cooperation between PVP offices in different countries contribute to reduce the task of DUS testing. There are three models of cooperation in DUS testing. The first is the use of DUS test report from other authorities. In this model, an authority purchases DUS test result from the other authority, which has already conducted DUS testing. The authority who purchased the DUS test result can utilize the report to make a decision to grant a title. The second model is a bilateral arrangement to remove the need for duplication of DUS testing. Based on the agreement between two authorities, one of the authorities conduct DUS testing and share the DUS test result to the other authority, which can avoid the duplication of DUS testing. The third model is a centralized DUS testing at the regional or global level, which is adapted in European Union. So this diagram is about the first model, where member A received an application on a new plant variety, conduct DUS examination, and make DUS report. And when the same variety is applied to member B and member C, those countries can purchase and utilize the DUS report made by country A to make a decision to grant a title. This could save time and cost to do the same DUS examination from the start. So this diagram is an example of the model second and third. So cooperation between authorities have benefits in terms of minimizing the time and cost of DUS testing. DUS cooperation between authorities can optimize examination of distinctness by concentrating resources in those centers which have a good collection of varieties of common knowledge. It is also an important means to facilitate protection for all plant genera and species, some of which may not be grown in the territory or which may require specialized growing conditions. So UPOV has launched a new version of the ePVP DUS report exchange module, further strengthening international cooperation in plant variety protection. This is the fourth benefit of the PVP system, which is economic benefit. After Kenya joined UPOV in 1999, a number of foreign new varieties were introduced in Kenya because foreign breeders feel confidence their varieties are well protected in this country, and Kenya is also a suitable location to grow roses with better quality. As a result, Kenya became a leading exporter in cut flowers. There are another benefit brought in Kenya is that the breeding activities of floriculture are also promoted in Kenya because foreign breeders also feel confidence to make a long-term investment to develop a new plant variety. Here is another example. The PVP system brings economic benefit. In Peru, more than 60 new varieties of blueberries have been developed and protected since joining UPOV in 2011. Also brought a huge economic benefit in blueberry industries. So this is also the example of economic benefit in Vietnam. The impact study to evaluate the economic benefit before and after Vietnam joined in UPOV was conducted. The study clearly showed that income of Vietnamese in UPOV in 2006. So this is a clear example that farmers are the center to receive benefit of UPOV system. The impact study also show as a good economic indicator, including the total value added to the economy of Vietnam after becoming UPOV member amount to $5 billion, which is equivalent to 2.5% of GDP. So this is the fifth benefit of the PVP system. A PVP contributes to agriculture sustainability. Dr. Mari, this lady, Tanzanian maize and sorghum breeder, developed high yield and drought tolerant varieties to be used by over 15,000 farmers through licensing. PVP system enables farmers to access to the authentic and high quality seed that they pay for. High quality seed enable farmers to produce high yield harvest with a good quality, resulting in stable income and sustainable agriculture. PVP is also compatible with conservation of genetic resources through benefit sharing. The province of Argentina signed an agreement with breeding companies on the access to native plant genetic resources. Breeding companies developed new plant flower varieties using genetic resources, and the royalty generated from commercialization returned to the province for the conservation activities of natural wild varieties. This is a clear example of how the PVP is compatible with conservation of genetic resources through benefit sharing. So from this slide, I would like to share the current status of the UPOV system. There are 80 states and organizations as a UPOV member as of August 2025. In addition to that, there are many other countries who are making a vibrant movement to accession of UPOV Convention, shown in the country in red and yellow. So this is a summary of the situation in ASEAN member countries. There are 10 ASEAN member countries. Of those, 2 countries, Singapore and Vietnam, has already been a UPOV member. There are 5 countries who initiate procedures to become a UPOV member, which are Brunei Darussalam, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, and the Philippines. And of 5, 3 countries in green Brunei Darussalam, La PDR, Myanmar has already received positive decision by the UPOV Council for the conformity of their law to UPOV Convention. In other words, the rest of procedure for them to become UPOV member is to deposit an instrument for accession. There are 3 countries who contact with the UPOV office for the assistance in the development of the law, namely Cambodia, Indonesia, and Thailand. So this is the procedure to become a UPOV member. The country who want to be a UPOV member need to first make a policy decision and to make a draft registration which comply with UPOV Convention. And after drafting registration, the country will ask UPOV Council for its conformity to the UPOV Convention. If the advice from the UPOV Council is positive, the country can deposit the instrument of accession. That country become UPOV member 1 month after depositing the instrument of accession. So this is my final slide. The UPOV also strengthens the communication to raise awareness and understanding of UPOV system through social media. We will also share the latest trend and the latest statistical information about PVP matter through social media. So please follow on us to develop the PVP system together. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.